Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Our guest, Isadore Hall. He's a member of the California State Assembly. A productive year, sir.
Yes, very much
Over
so.
this last 2013, you had 15 bills signed.
One of the most productive members in the legislature.
How did that happen? I mean, what went right?
You know, we kept our nose to the grindstone, listening to the community, figuring out what's needed, and we were able to convince the governor that all the bills and legislation that we put forward was legislation that is actually important and important now.
And I want to talk about a few of them. We can't do all 15, but we'll do a few.
Okay.
The first deals with foster care.
Yes.
I remember now Congresswoman Karen Bass when she was in the Assembly. I mean, that was her issue.
Oh, yeah.
And fortunately for the foster children, people like you have taken up that mantle.
Right.
Talk to us about your specific bill, 352.
Yeah, so as you know, in our community,
And our meaning?
in my district, in the lower socioeconomic community,
Fair enough.
In my district particularly, we have the highest concentration of foster children in LA County, in the 64th Assembly District. And it is important that we do everything we can to protect foster kids and foster children, whether it's education, whether it's employment, whether it's after-school programs, etc. We do that, but what we cannot protect is their environment once they're in home. And so I put out AB 352 that would basically prohibit smoking in foster homes. So it prohibit foster care parents or guardians from being able to smoke if they are taking care of foster care.
Feels good inside, but we do have a dearth of foster care homes.
Right,
So
yes, we do.
is it a chicken and the egg that maybe we shouldn't be so strict with our standards because we'd rather get them in foster homes?
Well,
than
you know,
not?
that is a great question. This bill actually is in effect in several other states. And what I found is that there have not been a great impact. It didn't adversely impact the foster care takers' desire to continue taking care of foster children.
We love farmers markets. They came out of nowhere over the last 10, 15 years, and you have a bill, 654, that deals with farmers markets.
Farmers market.
Right.
Farmers market, yes. And that's another one that is near and dear to me. The farmers market.
Right, I'm messing
You
up.
did that.
I did. I so did that.
Dog it.
Exactly. Keep going.
I never mess up.
I know. I always do.
This bill basically says and expands the farmers market program throughout the state of California. The program, as it was to end at the end of this year.
And the program was what?
Basically, to give incentives for tax breaks for farmers markets and people to sell fresh fruits and have access to fresh fruits.
And we know in the communities that you've described,
Absolutely.
there is a dearth of
their absence of access to quality foods.
A lot of fast food.
Absolutely. Well, look, I mean, you know, we have our and here's why. Our parents, our kids are sometimes living in the homes with a single parent. The mother goes to work two or three jobs. The kid has to go to a fast food for breakfast, fast food for lunch, fast food for dinner, and that becomes the culture of that home. And they do not have access to quality foods,
and
fresh
farmers
foods.
markets.
It gives
easy.
you that opportunity.
Speaking of food, on November 25th is going to be the 9th annual Isadore Hall Turkey Drive. Can't believe it's been 9 years.
I know.
At Compton College.
Compton College, yes. The baseball, the National Baseball League, they have an urban youth academy on the campus of Compton College.
Right.
And so we are giving away 5,000 turkeys this year to whoever is in need. We're not checking IDs. We're not checking residence, where you live, if you live in my district or someone else's
Wherever it
district.
is.
Listen, if you are standing in line for a turkey, you need a turkey.
It's on November 25th at Compton College. I'm Brad
That's right.
Pomerance. He's Isadore Hall.
Boom.
It's Time Warner Cable's local edition.
We'll do it, bump.